Okay, so today I had a maiden flight on the SweepWings Runt. It flew really well, and I'll go ahead and show you some of the things I've done. Maybe little changes in the way I've installed things, and might help you to build your own. I have the ready-made 700 TV lawn resolution, little camera, just cut the foam, and actually the wires running through. From here over to the video transmitter, and I just cut a hole in the front right here and went ahead and installed the orange RX 3-axis low flight stabilizer and cut the foam, used double stick tape. Runs over from both of the servos. It has a delta wing mix. You just want to make sure what I did is right here there's little pot gains, and they're at about, I guess, 70% on each. And what I did is I cranked them all the way up just to make sure when I was testing it that all of the flight surfaces were moving in the right direction. You know, counter movements every time I moved the plane. And then kind of went back to where when I power it up, it kind of barely moves, but you can notice it moving. Now, in the maiden flight, I hadn't initiated it yet. I basically kept it disabled. Just the flying field that I was flying around the neighborhood, and there's a lot of power lines, a lot of houses, so I didn't get too crazy with it, but it flew really good. I went ahead and I have an APC pusher prop. It's a 6x4. Worked really good with this 1600 kV motor. What I did was, this is one of the newer Chinese cloverleaf antennas. Just broke the plastic cover off, installed it in here. Haven't tried it FPV yet, so I'm hoping it works out pretty good. Also, what I did is, you can see these little protectors are made out of plywood. So what I did is I kind of eyed it up, cut them out, hot glued them on, and when the plane goes down, the camera is protected from crashes. And as you'll see, there was 3 flights. The first flight kind of went nose down, and surprisingly, my CG, I have it 4 1/4 from the nose, and I find it's still a little nose heavy when I balance it there. And what I did is I went ahead and put me little drops of hot glue across the wing, so I can get my CG from the center or from here or from the edge. Just try to balance it out, and I find at 4 1/4 it flew pretty good. I had to put an awful lot of up in it just to keep level flight. So I'm definitely not tail heavy, and I don't know if I can give you the right perspective, but here on the motor mount you can tell the foam was kind of cut at an angle, and the motor is somewhat pitched up. Well, you can say pitched down, pushing down, but it actually works really great with the angle that the foam was cut. And when I installed the motor, I actually, the plate's all the way up against the foam, and it works really good. And this is the 18 amp ESC. Basically I just ran it down in here. I have a kind of a little adapter where I can either use the video transmitter or not, and on a maiden flight I didn't use it. But it flew really good, and I will show you the footage. Alright, see what happens, dude. Alright. Whoa. Okay, not so good. Alright, dude. Go ahead. Trying. Oh, don't tell me it went in a ditch. Well, it's like it's flying good, but it's just I got to trim it out, and then I can find out where it's at. It's just let's get him up, man. Go ahead. Wide open. Let me see. I just want to get up a little high. Oh man, it's flying like a dream. See, I need a little bit left. Like I said, I don't know until I
I'm losing orientation a little bit. See, it looks like instead of a little bit of right, a little bit of left. Let me just move it a little bit because it's a little squirrely. Like I said, it's not an opportune place to kind of fly something. Up, Scott. Give me a little bit of up. A little more up. Alright. I'm trying to keep where the wing's at. There it is. Just trying to keep orientation.
Still needs up? Or?
Yeah, it looks like. Let me see. It's just squirrely, man.
You fly it, let me trim it.
It's squirrely.
I know what you need.
Let's see, it's a little squirrely. Just trying to keep it up where I can see where it's at. Okay.
Way up there.
I'm giving a little bit of throttle. We just kind of keep it going around, keep my eye on it. Alright, banking, banking, banking. Okay, come on. Okay, that's all up. I got it. Still needs more. Okay, well that's good.
Let me told you to sub trim.
Yeah, let me go ahead and come down for a landing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Sweet, baby. All right, dude. Let me see. That's good. Okay. All right, go ahead. There we go, partner. That looks good. Yeah, good thing I moved it to the middle. Cause it's got. See how it's got a little bit of up. It's flying good, bro. Yeah, buddy. That is sweet. It's falling. Oh no, it's flying funny now. Okay. Yeah, see, it's very little throws, but it's flying a little funny, but so I got too much up. Okay, now yeah, I don't know what happened, but now I'm all the way up. But that's good, it's flying. A little bit to the right. It's doing it on its own. What as I'm flared up, it looks like. Might have had too much up in it.
I know you had too much up in it.
But I was looking at it from when I landed. But then again, it could have hit the ground or something. All right, that looks like it's working. I was hitting a button. Looks pretty good. Give it a little bit of, give it a little more throttle. Let me see what it does. But that motor's doing well too.
Yeah.
Give it a little more down. Damn it. I'll make little movements so I can slow it down a little bit. Damn, it's hard to see what it's doing. Pretty good. Okay, let me get it up. It's just hard to tell in that friggin' sun what it's doing. Oh, my battery's probably going down because I'm full throttle. Let me come down for a landing. Not able to try to. That's all the throttle all the way down. Sweet. All right, room looking pretty good.
One thing I wanted to show too is the battery I'm using is it's a Turnigy 1500 milliamp 3S pack. I don't know if it's focusing. It's a 35 to 70C battery. It actually I cut it and it measured and it fits perfect. That's actually why I ordered this battery. And when I was running full throttle, when I was using a 5x5 prop, I ran 89 watts. So I'm guessing with this 6x4 I'm close to 100, but I was running wide open and this battery didn't even get warm. So I'll kind of show you how it fits. What I did was I just hot glued a little Velcro strap, and actually when I put the battery in, it snugs underneath a little bit. You can kind of tell when I shove the battery in, is it kind of goes a little bit inside of here. and just to stop it from moving around and adjusting the CG when you're flying and bumping this little thing around. It's a good idea to go ahead and just put a piece of Velcro inside of there. And when I plug the battery in, it basically shoves underneath the antenna. And what I did with the antennas on the little orange RXs, this is just a piece of heat shrink. I went in and heat shrink on both sides and put a little bit of CA where it won't come off. But it works really well. And maybe what I'll do is I have a little CG machine. I'll go ahead and show you how it balances and where it balances, and pretty much it's right on them spots that I showed on the bottom. Okay, and then this is the SweepWings Runt on my handmade CG machine, and I'll kind of shoot at the bottom here. If you can kind of tell, I'll go ahead and line it up, but you can see CG marks. It's about 4 1/4 back, and you can tell if you look at it, bottom of the wing's not quite flat, but it's that's basically how it flies, and it flies really good. I had a blast. It crashed 3 times, no damage. Really impressed with it. Thanks a lot, Ruben, for a great plane.